What is up, guys, and welcome back to my channel. Basically, this is going to be a video that's a little different than a lot of videos I've put up recently. So kind of a backstory on this video is I filmed it almost a year ago, like roughly 10 months ago to be exact. When I started filming this video, I was pregnant and I felt totally fine, but towards like 7 weeks and beyond, I started getting really sick. So I had to stop filming. And by the time I was feeling good enough to film again and be normal again, I couldn't fit in my clothes. Not all my clothes, but a lot of the clothes that I was supposed to wear for this video, I could not fit in anymore. I decided that since we are all quarantined right now and you have nothing else to do except sit on YouTube or do God knows what else, basically I'm going to just watch this video and react to it. I haven't watched this video in a year. Obviously, my life has changed a lot. I have a baby now. I was like pretty much single when I filmed this. Without further ado, let's just watch this video. What is up, guys? It is hot as fucking balls out here, and I'm starting this video off with a sweating forehead, and my car is like trying to cool off right now because I'm one of those people who's in Arizona with a car that has an air conditioning that doesn't even work. Okay, to kind of explain this part, when I moved to Arizona, my car's air conditioning did not work. I guess I never used the air conditioning in California, so I never noticed it, but I guess it was broken for years. I don't know how. I don't know if I thought it was like the coolant. I put new coolant in there, like a tank or something busted in my car and I had somebody fix it, but I guess it didn't really fix it. So when I got to Arizona, it was like 120 degrees outside. And I had a car with an air conditioning that didn't work. So I love that for me. Also, there's cats and baby everywhere. I had this ingenious idea for a YouTube video that I think has never been done before. This video actually has been done before. At the time, it was never done before, but actually this YouTuber that I watch all the time did a video that is almost exactly like this, except for she did a better job than me. I've seen variations of this video, but I've never actually seen anyone do this video. I've seen people dress like Billie Eilish for a week. I've seen people dress like Kylie Jenner for a week. Dress in specific colors for a week. Or dressing like they're from the 2000s or whatever.
I have a new idea, a slightly more immature idea.
We are going to do a full week of dressing like a child, okay? And nothing but children's clothes. And I currently have an outfit on today. It's a slight cheat day because this top is from Forever 21, so it's not for little kids. Looking back on this video, at the time, I thought I looked good. And now looking at myself now, I look a lot better. That's kind of my life in a nutshell. Every year that passed, instead of looking back and being like, wow, I used to look so good, I look better now. How do you get older and look better? Doesn't make any sense. So anyways, today I'm going to the DMV and I'm gonna re-register my car out here. I have a specific custom plate I wanna see if they'll put on my car. And I'm also gonna go to a thrift store to see if I can pick up a lot of cheap kids clothes because a lot of my clothes are in boxes. And that is one thing that has not changed since this video. All of my clothes, well, not all of them, there's a small section of my closet, but for the most part, all of my clothes are in boxes. Once again, that seems to be the trend of my life. I never get to have all my stuff in one place. I do actually surprisingly have a lot of kids' clothes, including these sparkly shoes I'm wearing. Awkward. But yeah, so let's do this. So like I said, the air conditioning in this car barely works. I don't know why. This car is only 6 years old. But this is why I'm going to the DMV, because I want to see if they'll put this custom SERCNM plate back on my car. I didn't get to have my custom plate. Obviously I used to live out here for 10 years or something, and I drove a Honda Civic that had this plate on it, so I'm gonna see if they can put it on this car. I moved out to Arizona probably around 2001, and then I left around 2010, maybe the beginning of 2011, and I have been in California from 2011 until 2019, so that's 8 years of my life. You didn't get to see the full thing, but the purse I'm using today is this little kid's lunchbox, and I will get a full outfit shot when I have a chance to set my phone down and I'm not dying.
1 hour later.
So the Arizona DMV is a disaster. They need like your arm, your leg, your social security number, like every proof in the book so you can register your car out here. But that's not what this video is about. Basically, for me to register my car, I needed to have the title to my car. And when I moved from California back to Arizona, I could not find the title to my car anywhere. Like my car is completely paid off and everything. And so like the title got sent to me at some point in California. And like I said, because I move a lot, it disappeared somehow. I don't know. Basically, I called up my ex and was like, where the fuck is the title? Because I thought it was like in one of his drawers or something because we like live together, you know? And so I was like, okay, he's an idiot. He threw out a lot of my stuff. He threw out like my jacket, like he threw out everything except for these shirts I made for him for his stupid fucking brand, whatever. I thought he threw out my title, so I was pissed and I was like on the phone screaming at this dude. Turns out it was in a folder of mine. Like when I was cleaning out my stuff back in like October or something, we found the title. And the thing is, if we didn't find the title, I was going to have to drive to California, fix the whole car registration thing out there. Like me and my dad were literally like on the verge of driving back to California to handle it. Miraculously, we found the title. But yeah, I can't even tell you how many times I went to the DMV. I probably went to the DMV like 5+ times out here, and it's not as bad as like California, but it was still pretty bad. So I'm about to head to a Goodwill, like I said, and try to find some cheap little kid clothes and make these outfits work. Also, I still need to show you the full package of currently what I'm wearing. Also, it's still hot as balls. Nice update. By the way, tumblers are life. Like, if you don't drink out of a tumbler, what the f are you doing? I literally forgot there's no point in doing your makeup if you live out here because you're instantly sweating just walking to your car. Alright, we're gonna get gas and we are gonna handle this. Speaking of makeup, back then I plucked my eyebrows. Like I plucked my eyebrows for years. There's like this one person I follow on social media who like, she obviously doesn't pluck her eyebrows and she looks great. So I was like, I'm just gonna stop. I'm just gonna stop plucking my eyebrows altogether and see what happens. Bitch. They look so much better. Like obviously I filled them in with a little bit of powder, but they look so much better. I'm never plucking my eyebrows again. Like if you like, no offense, but if you shave off your eyebrow tails or pluck the shit out of your eyebrows, what the f are you doing? You look terrible. At least that's my opinion. I think you look terrible. By the way, as I was driving here, I saw like a bumper sticker on somebody's car that said Giant Meteor 2020 just ended already. Like this is the weirdest state ever. There's like a bunch of Trump supporters out here and there's like a bunch of people who like hate the Trump supporters. So I'm confused. Also, recently on the news, 2 people from Arizona that are Trump supporters decided to drink fish tank cleaner. Did anyone else hear about that? Like, why are you drinking fish tank cleaner? And also, since we're all in the middle of a quarantine right now, I know like if you live in a major city like LA or New York or one of those places that's getting hit pretty hard, they're like really enforcing it. Like you can't be driving around or you'll get a ticket in some cases. Yeah, here in Arizona, people are like, quarantine what? Same in Florida, like, if I get corona, man.
I get corona. At the end of the day, I'm not gonna let that stop me from partying. You know, we've been waiting for Miami's spring break for a while. About 2 months we've had this trip planned.
I feel like most people in Arizona are like still just living their lives as normal. Like if you go into a restaurant, you can't sit down and eat. But other than that, like everything else is normal. There's cars all over the road. Like nobody seems to give a fuck. Okay, so we're at Goodwill and I just went straight to the kids section. This is going to be a lot to look at. Literally, Arizona has the best Goodwills and I'm not even playing. It's because there's like so many kids out here. Like people just give away the best kids' clothes. Oh, this is literally perfect. I need this. Well, not really because it's hideous, but you know what I'm saying. Should I bring back Abercrombie? If I was still in the 6th grade, I would love this. Oops. Okay, so I'm going through the little boys section to see what I can find. And then I find this. This is probably the nastiest shirt I've ever seen in my life. Gross. And this is crazy because at the time when I filmed this, I did not know the gender of my baby. I knew I was pregnant, obviously. Like I said, I was about 6 weeks when I filmed this video. I was like convinced it was a girl. Sorry, little man. I know you're not a girl. Even though like everyone else was like convinced it was a boy. Either way, I'm happy.
Slightly cool belts. Check out this bubblegum bag. But that's not the cool thing. I mean, this is kind of cool, but like, I don't know what it says on it. So I'm like debating buying something I don't even know what it says on it. This is actually a low-key life hack. If you really don't mind that these are like slightly worn, you can get like Victoria's Secret bras for really cheap.
Seriously though, like a bunch of really cool lingerie that I've gotten throughout the years has always been at Goodwill, and the bras are like $3. I had this really cool white corset that was all lacy and like the kind of stuff you'd see on like Sugar Thrills or something. And someone stole it from me. You know who you are. You're watching this video. I bet you're gonna thumbs it down right now, so go do that.
I'm literally living for this old school Von Dutch hat right now. I don't ever wear hats though. Like a bunch of like weird airbrushed ones. Like what the? This literally has nothing to do with the video, and this definitely isn't kids' clothes. But I think I need this kimono. Oh my god, that's so cool.
Definitely ended up buying that kimono, and now I have that same kimono in 3 colors. I don't even know how this happened. I bought a black one years ago, and then I found this pink one at the Goodwill. And then one of my friends, Jamie, while I was pregnant, sent me this huge box of stuff that had a white one in it. So I'm like, oh my god, I have pink, black, and white of all the same kimono. Like, how does this happen?
So Chandler Goodwill was kind of a fail. I did get a few items which I will obviously show you when I wear them. All those other videos that I used to do in the past where I got all the Care Bears and Hello Kitties and all that cool like My Little Pony stuff, I went to the Gilbert Goodwills because Gilbert is like child territory. So obviously I might try my luck out there, but not today. I have to get home and I'm gonna make some food. I'm gonna clean up some stuff in the garage and see if I can find a few things out there. And then I will get back to you guys.
So I never got a chance to do like a full outfit shot, so this part is just gonna be a voiceover for you guys. All right, so the first thing is these earrings, which I got from this place called Store NB. The store was called Bubblegum Planet, made by this girl Cosmic Cupcake. They were obviously made out of little kids' bracelets, so that's why I'm wearing them. This shirt is from Forever 21, so it's not for little kids, but it has a tiara on it, so I thought it fit the vibe of the whole video. And then also these shorts are from the Walmart kids section.
The Walmart kids section is fire.
They're super sparkly and they make my butt look pretty good, if I do say so myself.
My butt's bigger now. Thanks, pregnancy.
And last but not least, these are the socks, super sparkly. I think they look very little kid-esque. And then these are the shoes. These are definitely from the little kids section at Walmart, super sparkly, and you can tell from the bottoms because they have unicorns on them. Very little kid-esque.
Those shoes are impossible to clean though. Like I got like a black scuff on them at one point and can't get it off because if you scrub it off, you're gonna scrub off the glitter.
So this is the full outfit for day 1, and I hope you guys like it.
Also super sad that pink neon unicorn stopped working.
We are on day 2, and the outfit I'm wearing today is a red skirt that I got from Goodwill the other day. This skirt is actually from the kids section at Walmart. This top is actually from Forever 21, so it's another cheat, but I got it when I was like 16, so technically that counts, right?
I surprisingly still have a few outfits that I bought in high school, and they still fit me, and I'm 30. Obviously, like, I'm bigger up here than I was in the video, so that's an issue for outfits now.
And then these shoes are platforms.
I actually purchased a bunch of platforms well, not a bunch, like a couple pairs of platforms while I was pregnant, and I haven't been able to wear them yet. They're all still in the box. I literally have like 3 or 4 pairs of shoes that are still in the box that I have like yet to wear.
I have a plan for today. I'll probably explain it in the car, but once again, the car is cooling down because it is freaking hot. My eyes are like super sensitive, so I'm gonna get in the car because I literally cannot see right now. I gotta film this fast because I'm already sweating,
the backpack that I have for today is this Hello Kitty backpack, and the plan for today is I'm actually driving to my ex's tattoo shop because I found this in my storage shed, and it's clearly a picture of him that one of his friends drew. So awkward that I just made a video about him and now I have to go meet up with him in person.
Yeah, I had this storage shed in LA for years that was like downtown in like Koreatown or something, and like it just piled up full of like garbage for years. And amongst all this trash, not like hoarder trash, but you know what I mean, just like stuff that's like, why do I even have that? I found this picture of my ex-fiance, and so I felt really bad throwing in the trash because like obviously someone put a lot of work into that because he worked at a tattoo shop or whatever. So I drove it to the tattoo shop. He wasn't there. Thank God. Actually, I feel like the universe kind of saved me. Like, I'm glad I didn't have to run into him. I just dropped it off with one of his homies. You know what's funny? The video that I made about him and like the girl that stalked me or whatever, me and her are actually totally cool now.
And also I have my platforms on today, which I was going to say earlier because my other ex was like literally a shrimp.
Did I say shrimp? I meant simp. He's a fun simp. Just go look at his social media. One day of that social media and you'll see he's a simp.
And I wasn't allowed to wear tall shoes that made me taller than him. So this guy's like 6 something, so I can wear whatever the heck I want around him.
Never dating anyone that's 5'0" ever again in my life. Like, it's not gonna work. Like, I can't have someone controlling like whether or not I wear high heels or wedges or platforms because I might be taller than them. Like, I'm sorry, is your ego, is your little short man ego getting offended?
My forehead is sweating. Oh my God, I can't stand the state sometimes. Literally, like I'm in the shade and like my eyes are watering and I'm still sweating. This is ridiculous. Okay, so I'm in like PetSmart right now, and my phone completely overheated because it's that fucking hot outside. I was gonna go to Walmart, but the Walmart over here is like really ghetto, so I'm not doing it.
Literally, like if you want to see the nastiest Walmart, except for the one that's in Panorama City in California, that one like takes the cake for most disgusting Walmart I've ever seen, but this one comes in at number 2 for most disgusting Walmart.
But there's literally like this whole thing full of dogs, and there's like 20 dogs in like the smallest little cage. I'll try to show you guys. I'll just like casually walk by. There's so many dogs in there. They look so sad.
And that one lady just holding the dog like, I fucking hate my job.
Oh my God, look how cute he is. Come here. Oh my gosh, you're so cute.
I am literally obsessed with guinea pigs. I used to have them when I was a little kid. And like the only thing I don't like is that you can't potty train them. So like while you're holding them, they'll just randomly pee all over you. It's great. And it's not like a little bit of pee, like a little hamster. Like it's like dog pee, like a whole pile of pee on you. But they're great pets. Like I hope he wants guinea pigs someday because I will get him guinea pigs.
Where the fuck is this person staring? Okay. Anyways, so 90% of this video is basically me complaining about how hot it is. And then there's like people everywhere. So far, no one's really acted weirdly towards my outfits. Everyone's been really nice. Like, people in Arizona are surprisingly nice, especially if you like look like you try with your appearance. Everyone's like, oh my God, someone who actually tries their appearance out here.
Arizona's not that bad. Like there's actually some cool people out here. I don't know why I'm such a hater.
Most people are just more interested in my car. Like, why is this car pink? It's like, yeah, it's pink, but the AC don't work in it.
Like, I love my car to death, but I would trade this car in for a Jeep any day. Like, I love the color of this car. Like, I wish they made Jeeps in this color, but like, my dream car is a Jeep. Like, I swear to God, in the next couple years, I'm getting a Jeep and a jet ski. I want a Jeep and I want a jet ski, period.
I have like all of this like trying to shield me, but it's not working. So yeah, I'm debating where to go next. I think I might go get a car wash.
actually did go to the car wash. So far, everyone's been really like chill about my outfits. No one's really been judgy, so that's a good thing. I would assume like anyone would be judgy with people in Arizona, but they're not. Surprisingly, they're all being very, very nice. You can get a $5 off coupon for this place.
Yeah, basically the whole point of these videos is to see how people will like react to you in public, and like no one ever reacts weirdly. Like the other video where the girl made where she wore kids' clothes, she said like most people were looking at her because it was like freezing cold outside and she was dressed with like no clothes on. But no one was like, oh my god, are those kids' clothes? Like same with this video, like no one was like, kids' clothes? No one really seemed to notice or care.
On brand and on theme with this video, since I'm wearing a shirt from when I was in high school, I literally am in the area of where my old high school is, so I decided why not do a drop by, and oh my god, I'm tripping. I have not seen this place in like, I don't know how many years. First of all, this isn't something you'll see every day. A Jesus Christ Church of Latter-day Saints, because evidently in Arizona you're allowed to have church on school campus.
I think Mormons are completely out of their goddamn mind. No offense if you're Mormon, but what are you thinking? But I lived in Utah for about 6 years of my life, and Mormons out there didn't seem nearly as bad as the Mormons out here in Arizona. Like, the Mormons out here are more lit. And I don't mean that in a good way. I mean, like, they're more judgy. And why are they allowed to have church? Why isn't there a Buddhist? Why isn't there a Satanist? Why do they get to leave campus and go worship Jesus?
Okay, so the parking lot is all blocked off and I can't drive in there, but I'm just gonna stand in front of this for like nostalgic purposes. I literally look like a psychopath. I'm like a 30-year-old right now.
I literally am a 30-year-old now. When I filmed this, I was 29, but now I'm 30.
Like looking at my old high school. Look at this. Wildcats. Oh my god, that is so crazy. I can't. Look at how cool this is. This is literally my old high school. On the other side of this, I think it's like, what are those, like racquetball courts? This is the parking lot. I used to always blast hardstyle and dubstep in, trying to be cool.
Can we just like take a step back for a second? Like, first of all, I started stripping in 2008 and I started raving in 2007. So for all of you people that think you're edgy, and I'm just gonna put this out here, I follow some girl on Instagram and TikTok who like posted a video recently like, I made raving cool. I literally responded to that. I was like, girl? No. I'm like, people have been raving for a long time. I was like, I was raving back in 2007. She's like, in the video, she was like, everyone started raving because of me, because she's like really TikTok famous and like, she like loves rhythm and all this stuff. No, I commented, I was like, you know, this whole headbanger thing with the pasties and the garters, and she's like, okay, maybe that's new, but everyone dresses the same. Like if you go through TikTok and scroll through all those videos of people that are like headbangers and stuff, like they're all dressing the same. So you're not unique, you didn't start it, like just putting that one out there. Look, you're a new generation of raving, but I was raving back when like MySpace was still a thing, when info lines were still a thing, when people still wore a shitload of candy and big pants and wore a bunch of plushies around their neck and blew a whistle to like happy hardcore. Yeah, okay, like, you know that song, I Know This Pretty Rave Girl? I was raving when that came out. Okay, to put that into perspective of how old I am. When DJ Searle was a thing, I literally, like before my computer got wiped, had a picture of me and DJ Searle, and I'm like covered in candy with like plushies. Like, we're the OGs, the people who were raving back in the MySpace times. Actually, no, the OGs are the people who were raving back in like the club kids in New York are like the original OGs, but then like the people who did like warehouse raving back in the 90s paved the way for all of us scene kids to rave, and all of us scene kids that were raving paved the way for you headbangers. So respect the drip, Karen. Happy hardcore and hardstyle are the best genres of raving music. Why don't you ask people in Europe? Like Hardcore Till I Die and like DEF CON are like the hugest parties. Massive, like bigger than EDC.
All right, so I'm gonna try to walk to the front of the school. Well, not walk, I'm gonna get in my car and drive to the front of the school. There's no one here, it's definitely summertime. They let school out in like May or something, so yeah, this is really weird.
Fun fact about this Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints building, one of my friends hid a bottle of alcohol behind there, and since that's technically off campus, we walked through the parking lot, came back there, and poured the alcohol in our soda, because back in my day, you could drink soda out of like a soda machine in high school.
Yeah, that's how old I am. Before there was like rules on like what they could serve at high schools because people were getting fat. They had like ramen noodles for lunch. You could go up to like a soda thing, like fill up your soda like a gas station status.
And of course we got in trouble. I didn't get suspended, but I did have to clean up classrooms for like a week, so I'm a rebel.
I really was like pretty bad in high school. Like not as bad as some people who dropped out. Love that for them. But I was definitely raving and living my life in high school, that's for sure. I used to show up to school with like candy on and stuff.
This is so crazy. I used to do broadcasting in my media classes up in there.
Like that's how I got into like YouTube and stuff. I used to take media classes in high school, so that's how I know how to edit and stuff like that. I didn't really pay attention at all in Photoshop, but I know enough to like make thumbnails and stuff like that. And we did like news that like broadcasted on all the TVs. And I was the anchor all the time, so I was like high school famous. Like I remember one time I walked into a classroom to like drop something off for someone and they're like, "Hey, it's the girl from the news." I felt so cool. I was like, yeah, that's me. I think the only reason why the teacher claimed I looked good, kind of creepy, you know, hashtag me too. Are you allowed to even say that? But I was one of the only people that could read the prompter like fast enough and like enunciate things good enough. So I always got picked to do it. Oh, and we had like weather, and I was always like the weather person, and it was like a green screen, and like no one could figure it out. You just had to like stand in front of the green screen, and like it wasn't very high tech. You couldn't see where you were pointing. You just pointed at random spots, but I knew like this is probably where it's at, and you had to like wing it. You just read like on the internet like what the weather is that day, and you'd be like, okay, so it's gonna be some weather here. Like I literally just winged it every day, and for some reason it was good.
This is like the front of the school. Oh my gosh, look, Mesquite High School. I'm such a fucking weirdo. This is literally my old high school. Hey, I didn't get invited to my 10-year reunion, so this is the best it's gonna get for me.
Yeah, I graduated in 2008, so I'm old.
And another fun fact, it looks like they took all the portables out. Like, oh, never mind, there's still like a couple there. We used to like literally in that FFA like greenhouse over there.
Yeah, I took FFA, like hashtag Napoleon Dynamite status. In my defense, FFA was lit. And the teacher was like really stupid. Like, I'm not trying to be mean, but like she was just, who hired her? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know who hired that teacher. She like did not know what she's talking about at all. I remember one time we went on a field trip to the state fair because they have animals, you know, at the state fair, and we're in the FFA class, you know, like agriculture, animals, whatever. So we went to the state fair. This is what I mean by the teacher was really stupid. She didn't even know how to pump her gas properly. And I don't mean like she didn't know how to work the machine. Like she literally like poured gasoline like all over the gas station, like Zoolander status. And she's like, all right, let's go, kids. Like shuts the door. There's just like this massive puddle of gas, dude. But like she never was paying attention. And we had this truck that we just like drove around because like in the back of the school, like behind like the soccer fields and stuff is where we did all the gardening, and we like planted stuff, and like we all failed. Like none of our ever grew properly. But she let us drive this truck around, and then like for some reason, the only food that we grew that actually worked was radishes. Who the hell eats radishes?
Any of the like vegetables and stuff that were nasty, we'd just throw all over this parking lot.
Yeah, we'd throw the radishes all over the parking lot. Like, what is up with teenagers like vandalizing? I don't know why we thought it was so funny to think, because like the kids would walk out of the portables and be like, radishes. And we're like, got him. But like, when did we though? Like, why are teenagers so stupid?
We are on day 3 now. Little Lisa Frank lunchbox with me again. And I'm wearing this shirt I got from the thrift store, which was obviously from the kids section. It's hot as balls in here, but surprisingly, like, I'm not that, well, I'm a little sweaty. And I'm currently at Target because today it is my friend's baby shower.
And everyone at the baby shower looked at me like I was a freak because I came in dressed like this, and they were all wearing like Easter dresses and stuff. I was like, whoops. Missed the memo where you're supposed to actually look nice. My bad.
Which is amazing that she's pregnant right now, but that will be explained in another video at another time.
It's crazy because me and my friend were pregnant at the same time, but she was pregnant at the end. Like, she was like in her like 9th month, like about to have the baby any week. And I was like brand new pregnant. And she actually came to my baby shower. So we have babies that are like 8 months apart or something. And we were friends since like junior high. So that's kind of crazy. We both had a baby at the same time.
I already have like part of her present here, but I feel like I need to get more. So once I buy more stuff, I'm gonna obviously wrap it in the bag and drive to her place. I'm not sure if they're gonna let me vlog or film her baby shower. I might casually like film like for Instagram, but it's not really for Instagram. We'll see. But yeah, so let's do this. Okay, so I'm at the baby section in Target right now. Baby clothes are expensive. Didn't really realize that one.
Unless you go to secondhand stores. Obviously babies grow out of clothes really fast. So if you go to like a secondhand store that's just for baby supplies, you can find some pretty lit stuff in there. I mean, it's not Balenciaga, but it'll do.
Making a note of that. Also, like, this Target has like really cute clothes, way better than the ones in California because no one is in this location, I guess. And yeah, I'm in the party section and there's literally a giant avocado pinata. What the Alright, so I just got out of Target and I wish I was filming the whole time I was in there because I got the most dirty looks in there than I have this entire video. And most of the dirty looks were at my shoes, and I'm guessing it's because I have rainbow shoelaces, and everyone just assumes I'm like celebrating Pride Month and I'm some flaming lesbian.
Yeah, I guess they didn't like my shoes. Whatever, I like my shoes.
Which is not the case, and I don't care if you are a lesbian, but that just shows how judgmental people are out here. Like, you can't wear anything with a rainbow on it, or people are just like, gay.
I'm assuming it was just the area I was in, because if you are in like downtown Phoenix or like Tempe near the college or Scottsdale, people aren't as bad, but there's a lot of old people out here, so I got judged.
Anyways, so like I said, baby clothes are not cheap, but I got my friend the cutest. I'm gonna show you guys. Like, I hope I have a girl when I have a baby.
I had a boy.
Look how cute this little outfit is. Oh my god. And then I also got these little overalls for her. Look how cute. If I have a little boy, he's definitely gonna be wearing this. And then I got some binkies because everyone can use binkies. I literally have no idea what I'm doing in the baby section.
I learned. Trust me, you learn fast.
Oh no, my ice melted. Okay, let me sip a little bit of it. I basically fill this up with ice. Gag worthy. Because I bought this giant thing of ginger ale.
Ginger ale saved my life in early pregnancy. I would drink glasses of it because I felt like crap. Like, even though I didn't throw up all over the place all the time, like some people do, I felt like I was going to 24/7. It was a very bad feeling. I surprisingly only threw up twice, and one of the times it was like pure water, so does that even really count?
Yeah, that guy. Anyways, yeah, so basically I'm surviving off of ginger ale right now, which will have to be explained in another video.
I was pregnant. Shocker. I was pregnant.
And I'm gonna wrap this present and then I'm gonna get back to you guys later. Also, I hope when I have a kid, it's definitely a girl because I know nothing about little boys.
I'm so stupid. Little boys really aren't that big of a deal. Like, I'm actually excited that I had a little boy. Like, I still want to try for a girl someday, but even though I'm a little scared because it's probably going to have to be another C-section and I really don't want to have to go through that again, but it is kind of relieving knowing that I'm never going to have to go through contractions or labor ever again in my life, because now that I've had one C-section, I can just schedule them all as C-sections. Except for now I have a C-section scar, but it's not even that bad. Like, it gets better every day. Like, the last video I posted, there was like stitches hanging out of it, and now like I'm kind of crazy. I took scissors to them and then tweezed the rest of them out, but stitches are all gone and it's like healing up even better now.
But when I was in the store, this like hella pregnant lady like walked by a bunch of these like little holographic backpacks and stuff, and she's like, my kid would never.
I'd put my son in a holographic backpack. If he wants to wear a dress, if he wants to wear a sparkly backpack, wear it, dude. I don't care. Why you gotta be so judgy with your kids? Let them live their lives.
I'm like, bitch, my kid would. Like, when I have a baby shower, y'all better buy me all holographic and pink.
I got all blue stuff, because he's a boy.
That person literally just left their shopping cart, like, right in the parking spot and pulled off. How rude. All right, so it's super hot. I just got home. I did not film anything at the baby shower because I had not seen my friend in literally like 8 years.
Yeah, plus like her mom, I don't think likes me, never has. And I didn't want to be weird like, hey guys, at the baby shower.
And I just didn't really think it was appropriate to like use a baby shower for clout, especially like everyone there like knows me as like the bad kid from high school, so they're probably like wondering. My dad just looked out here, that's really awkward. They're probably wondering like why I'd be filming. Anyways, so I got some dill taco. This is some rice, and then this is what?
Does your air conditioner put out E-call?
No, it doesn't.
Oh, okay. Just asking.
Well, actually,
Yeah, weird fact, like at the time I filmed this, I was still a vegetarian, but now I eat meat. Not like all the time, but oh, sweet boy. Not all the time, but I actually do like at least like once a week eat meat now. There's certain things I won't mess with. Like I tried eating like a salami the other day and I was like, but like I really like barbacoa and like steak. I haven't ate chicken yet. I tried turkey on Thanksgiving and I didn't like that, but yeah, I'm not like really like that about my diet anymore. Like I just eat whatever I feel like now.
Okay, so here's the rainbow shoes I was wearing yesterday, the same shoes from the other day. And this is a full shot of the outfit.
That hair, girl, what the f were you thinking?
I know, morning hairdo. The shirt is from Goodwill from the kids section, and the shorts are from Walmart from the kids section.
And that is where the video cuts off. As you can see, I only filmed like 3 days out of the 7 days I was supposed to film. I had all the outfits planned out. You probably can't tell in the video, but this wasn't something I filmed every day in 1 week. I filmed it over the course of like every couple days. I would film again when I was like doing something exciting. As the weeks progressed and I got like more pregnant, I got sick and big and couldn't finish this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Not gonna make another video like this. Obviously it was a fail and I'm not good with planned videos. I'm more of a spontaneous person. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and leave a comment if you have anything you need to say to me, and like the video. Link in the description to all of my other social medias. Yeah, also my son's Instagram is going to be linked in the description. I gave him his own Instagram that's private, so people that I'm actually like cool with and I can see your account and see that you're not a freak or a weirdo and you're just like someone who watches my videos or something, then obviously you're gonna get approved. Hopefully you're enjoying your quarantine. You're probably not, who would? I cannot wait to do something with my life other than sit around the house, because I've already been sitting around the house for months because I was pregnant and I was like afraid for like the past like 8 weeks that I was gonna pop out a baby, so I didn't go anywhere. So I've been quarantined longer than you guys. Like I've been quarantined since like Christmas. So that is it for this video. We'll see you guys next time in the next video. Bye.